Eafc 24 is the first game that allows you to use both men and women in your ultimate team. So we are going to start a brand new free-to-play account during the new Team of Season live promo. However, we are only ever going to use women in our team and see if we can beat Ultimate Team. So let's get into it. For our starter squad, we have went with England as the starting nation, and this was to try and get as many women's players from the Women's Super League. And our face player is Bayern Munich's Eric Dyer. But hopefully there's a few players that we can use. We only got a single women's player in our starter pack, and that was Bissell from Everton. Additionally, we get a lone player pick, which we went with the goalkeeper slot and got Panos on a 7-game loan. After we got to pick our kits, which we went with what was most likely the most profitable, in the Barcelona and PSG kits and the Man City badge. EA then popped up with a message for our welcome pack, which could be huge for the early games, so we went to the store to choose our picks. For the 83 plus pick, we skipped Trippier to pick up Wolfsburg's Hegerin, and for the base hero we got a usable player in Alex Scott. However, we were not so lucky for the icon, only getting male players. The road to the knockout pick was pretty bad initially, however, Huth gets a hyperlink with Hegerin, so this will help boost their stats. And finally, with the ambassador pick, we got Kerr, who is a very good striker, so with all the unusable players, we discarded them. We also got a guaranteed Team of the Season live pack, but before we open this, we are going to set out how we are going to beat EAFC 24. There are going to be 4 conditions to beat EAFC 24, and they are 1. Reach Division 3, 2. Qualify for FUT Champs, 3. Have every single female Team of the Season in our squad, 4. Have a club valued at over 500,000 coins, and finally, this all has to be done within 2 days. So for our guaranteed Team of the Season, we're hoping for a female player. However, we got Coventry's Ben Sheaf, who is 89 rated, so he'll go into the 89 rated player exchange. Also, we went into our club to sell the kits and badges, and Barcelona's kit went for 3.6k straight away, so we had the ability to buy players for our team to allow us to play. We then went through and completed all of the Foundation 1's squad builder challenges to open up all the other tabs, and we traded in the 89 rated Sheaf for a 51 player exchange pack and got Fabinho as the face card. But in there was Van der Donk and Knobs. There was also the daily warm-up challenge too, which for just a bronze player gave us a couple good packs, and we got 84 rated Dalman out of one of them. With the unusable low rated cards, we put them into the 81 player picks, and changed them into more fodder, with Delict being the main pool. With the limited coins we had, we went into the Elite 8 SBC for a cheap 50k pack by picking up Ben White and Garnacho. And from the pack we received a German goalkeeper in Froms. There was also a Selner hiding in the pack, and at this rate we're just building the female Wolfsburg team. Now that we had a usable team, we picked up 2 players from the market in Nusken and Minge. So this was the current dream team. Over in the objectives section, there were some great challenges during the Team of the Season live promo, with the Golasso objectives still being available by just scoring goals in rivals. And these gave back great packs, and the Team of the Season warm up and win, giving a hero Kessler by just winning 5 games, who would fit perfectly into our team. There was also a Team of the Season McGinn for Villa. However, we couldn't complete him just to have the 90 rated player in the club, as he needed a number of games with Premier League players that we could not use. The milestones had an objective to score 50 power goals, so we could easily get a mega pack by playing a few games in squad battles. With our very first game on this account, we got kicked off the EA servers. So let's try it again. The first couple of games went very smoothly, allowing us to rack up 40 of the needed 50 power shot goals. However, the third game caused some problems, as the opponent team had a non-rare Skihirian goal, who at first this sounded great. However, I did not realise he was secretly the regen of Yashin, as he was saving everything that we put up against him. And because of this, we only got 9 goals, so we had to play another game of squad battles to finish this objective. With these squad battle games that we had played, we had completed the first Team of the Season daily play objective, which gave us a couple more packs. And from just a 2 rare gold players pack, we had our best pulls in double walkout Leal and Kimmich. So with all of the fodder we had gotten, we completed our first Team of the Week player pick to try and improve the team, and it gave us Nothing that we could use. So we took Araujo from Barcelona and submitted him into the 83 by 10 pack and got Erdegaard, who again was not usable. Then we submitted Kimmich and got a great pull out of the exchange pack in Renard, who may be quite slow but has fantastic defending at 91 and Anticipate Plus, which is arguably the best defensive playstyle. Also, we completed the marquee matchups to change our untradables into tradables, and we didn't get anything good, with the highest rated card being Gavi from the 50k pack. But this did allow us to have enough coins to pick up our first team of the season, and with our team at the moment being German, we went with Hoffenheim's Alba, whose default position is on the wing, but we will be playing her in the centre of midfield. So this is marked one of the 6 available team of the season players. We then completed the Hybrid Nation squad builder challenges for the 100k pack, which gave us a non-team of the season Belgian striker, Roma. It's Lukaku. So it was a bad 100k pack. So we took the players from this pack and built another team of the week pick, and this time we got Ulbrich, who was an okay upgrade on our current centre-back. However, there was something that made this card even better down the line without us knowing at the time. And with this, we went into our first game of Division 10. The squad that we came up against actually was surprisingly a worse side than ours, with a bronze goalkeeper and the main man Kevin Gamero leading the attack. We got an early goal and the opponent paused. I was hoping for a quick rage quit, however our opponent brought out 2 team of the season forwards, and this is when things went south. Team of the season Weither and Costa then scored 5 goals on us, so we were 5-1 down. But we did fight back to make it 4-5, but then from a kick-off, the ball was played to Costa, who was just too quick for our slow defenders and got a kick-off goal, so we were now 2 goals down. However, the team did not collapse with this goal and scored again, and then again in the 88th minute to tie the game. We continued playing, and the next couple of games were far easier, and Kerr and Alba led us to a couple of wins. Back in the menus, we had completed the first stage of the Team of the Season warm-up and win objective, and got ourselves base hero Kessler, who is another player that slots straight into our team. And in the 381 plus attackers pack, we packed another Team of the Season in Costa. However, like Sheaf, he was not usable. So to the exchange he goes. We completed another Team of the Week pick, and had a choice of just Ramirez. However, her stats looked insane. 93 pace, 88 shooting, and had just 1 less strength than Drogba with 92. She could be an absolute machine for our team. The following Team of the Week pick had no usable players, so we went with the highest rated to exchange for the 83 x 10 pack. And somehow this was even worse with Sommer being the best player. So with the upgrades, we went into potentially our last game of Division 10, which ended up being a rage quit within the first 20 minutes of the game. So we were now in Division 9. After this game, we got another milestone completed in the Garlasso objective and received an 84 by 2, which we pulled a Bernardo Silva out of. We completed another Team of the Week SBC, hoping for the likes of Hansen or Bonmati. We got a Matteo, whose stats looked good, but that 3-star weak foot could be a problem in later divisions. Going back to why Ulbrich was a great pickup for us, because she was eligible for the backline to frontline evolution, which gave her a couple more defending, 5 more pace, and an aerial playstyle, which was much needed due to her only being 5'9". For the first stage, we just had to play 3 games with her in our squad. Into the first game of Division 9, and we won a free kick early on, and Kessler scored the first direct free kick goal for our team. And soon after that, Ramirez made it 2, and by this point the opponent had left. We conceded a couple goals from crosses, but Ramirez was living up to her stats, and there was one interesting goal that she got. But then our opponent lost their head and bulldozed our Alba for an easy penalty, which was converted and the opponent left. Into potentially the last game of Division 9, Kerr was still getting goals, and one thing I noticed was these players got awarded a lot more penalties. Sometimes it was not clear, other times our opponent decided to try and cripple our forwards in the box even though they don't have the ball. We converted the pen, and with this win we were up to Division 8. From these games, we completed a few more objectives and got ourselves a base hero Futre. However, he was not usable, so he'll be going into an SBC or exchange. Ubrich also completed the first set of evolution challenges, so she received a +2 in defending, a +3 in physical, a +4 in passing, and a +7 in shooting, which would be useful as the next stage required scoring a goal with her. The only notable pack from the objectives was the 583 plus attackers pack, which gave us a Dybala and Beth Mead again. With these packs, we had made a few coins to spend, and we looked into getting Team of the Season Weaver, as she was quick, had good finishing, and had the rapid and power shot plus play styles. The only problem was that her minimum bin was 20,250 coins, and there were hundreds up on the market at this price. So it would be nearly impossible to sell, but we picked her up anyway. With this purchase, we now had 2 of the 6 needed female Team of the Seasons, and this is how the team looked. Back into division rivals, the team was a lot more fluid with the addition of Weaver on the wing, and the 4-3-3-4 formation seemed to suit the team better. Also, Ulbrich did a heroic run from our box to the opponent's box to get a goal she needed for the Evolutions challenge. Also, Ramirez really sold the penalty to the referee with the great animation, and with us being 5-0 up before the half, the opponent left. The following opponent had a terrifying player up front in Showdown Haller, as any big man will win all of their aerial challenges against our team, and will score loads of goals from corners. Thankfully, we got an early goal, and the opponent left. And with that, we had the required FUT Champs points to go into qualifiers. Ulbrich's second part of her evolution was completed, so we collected the upgrade, which gave her an additional 7 shooting, +6 in dribbling, +5 in pace, and the aerial play style. We also had an 81x11 pack, which gave us pop, and with these cards we put them into the 82x11 Eafc pack. But we only got Grimaldo as the face card, so it was a bit of a waste of fodder. Going into rivals again, we had a couple more games of getting penalties, and Ramirez was still dominating the division. Ramirez could be better if she had some links to the team, or a few more playstyles, as at the moment she only had Aerial Plus on her inform card. For the final game of Division 8, we came up against a player who already had Red Kudos from Champs, so they got at least 9 wins and were playing in Division 8. But Ramirez came in clutch at the tail end of the game for us to scrape a 4-3 win, and with this, we were into Division 7. As we had a lot of low-rated cards from the exchange packs that we had done, we put these into 12 player picks and a Team of the Week upgrade. Again, this did not have too many good picks, but we did get a cheeky Kayla Navas, who we could pop into an SBC, and a few other high-rated cards. And for the Team of the Week player pick, we got 88 rated Hummels. Also, Simon at left back was proving to be a bit slow and behind the power curve, so we brought in an improvement to get us ready for qualifiers, and that was Fantasy FC Carl, who could play right back or left back and had a 4-star weak foot, so hopefully she'll be good for us. So into the first qualifier game, and we come up against this squad, which has a strong defence, Team of the Season Loftus-Cheek, but the forwards are all just regular base heroes. Let's see how we do. Ramirez. Oh, big strength. Across. Nice finish by Mateo. And we're 1-0 up. Kessler. Into Albert. Ramirez with a finesse. Bottom corner. Now we're 2-0 up. Corner covering Vidic. And he's one header. Ramirez. Back to Alba. Near post. Yes. Is this a rage quit? There we go. First win of qualifiers. Another corner. That's bad defending by me. I've left Werner open. We're 2-0 down. Ramirez with a chance. Crossbody. Lovely finish, Ramirez. We're back into the game now. I've left so much space in the middle. And we're 5-2 down. I think it's time for a tactical quit and just take the loss. Alba on the ball. Oh, pen. Bit light. We take those though. I'm just going to shoot down the middle and hope. There we go. Nice stuff. Rage quit. Down the wing to Carl. Carl crossbody. Off the crossbar. Oh, we've got another pen. Again, just going to go down the middle. Come on, Alba.
Denied.
Oh, he read me. Oh, I don't think he was playing. But we got the win. What those first few qualifier games made me realise was that we were going to concede goals. So we just needed to score more than our opponent.
Wow.
And the great thing is that in the Icon SBCs, we can get 5-game loans of certain players. So we were able to pick up one of the greatest of all time for women's football in Mia Hamm, who was ridiculously broken in Eafc 24 with 5-star, 5-star, and insane stats. And with this addition, we went back into the rest of the qualifier games. Another corner. Oh, Bixby made a save. Get it out. Oh my, what he's got it. And we've conceded. And he's celebrating on us. And with the ball. Nice dribbling. Crossbody. Lovely finish. Ham's through. Oh, it's way too early for the goalkeeper movement. That's an easy goal. Back and forth into Ham. Finesse. Great finish again. Through ball to Ham. Oh, what a touch. Oh, what a finish. She's insane. Oh. And he's gone. And it's Ham. Oh, what a finish. Rage quit? Oh, perfect. We've got our 4 wins. So we'll give away the rest of the games because we've qualified. So we gave away 3 more games, so we had the required 20 points from qualifiers. And with this, we now could play Champs Finals. This also meant we had ticked off one of the 4 objectives for beating Eafc Ultimate Team. From these rewards, we got 2 rare gold packs and a small prime player pack, where most of the coins came from the consumables in the chemistry styles, as shadows were extinct at 5k each, and hunters were a couple thousand coins too. We went back into completing the advanced SBCs for the easy packs, and from the 45k prime players pack, we got Diani, who had a great card, however because this is her base card, it really lacked playstyles. And with the rest of the SBC set, we got Griezmann from the 55k pack and Marquinhos from the 50k pack. So with all these higher rated cards, we decided to complete the 88 plus campaign mix bag, hoping for someone like Stanway. In our pick, we got Team of the Year honourable mention Diani, literally just after getting her base card, which was great as this version had Trivela plus and Whipped Pass plus, as well as an increase in her overall stats. But this means the other Diani will go into the exchange for more players. With Diani's exchange pack, we got a new Team of the Season player, but it was Hoffenheim's Bayer, and to help with Diani's chem, we needed to pick up a French Women's League player. And there was another fantasy player to pick up, and it was, I'm going to butcher her name, so let's call her Big P, and she was only 27k. Ulbrich had also completed her final stage in the backline to frontline evolution, which didn't increase any stats, but did increase her weak foot and gave her quick step and power header. This is how the team looked with the additions of Diani and Big P. Back into rivals, and we came up against a Beats promo Haaland and Euro promo Grealish. So this looked like an account that hadn't been touched for months. Matteo scored a nice goal with the finesse playstyle plus, and Diani got us a penalty in the first half and the second half, which gave us the win. But frustratingly, the service kicked us out and classed the game that had already finished as a loss. So not only do we get the loss, but we also lose our win streak bonus. So we kept on playing games to try and get into Division 6. And even though Alba was playing in central midfield for us, she was the club's top goal scorer by quite a margin. She was the pen taker for the team, and with the amount of pens we kept on getting, it made sense. I don't know if the women have different animations to the men, but I never get this many pens with my team usually. And with these games, we got our win streak back and could get promoted in a couple games. In the SBC section, there was a tradable Team of the Week SBC, which required an 85 rated squad, but this was a nice way to get around 30k's worth of coins, with the chance of pulling a Team of the Week Mbappe. We got Bournemouth's Semenyo, who did only sell for around 30k, but this increase in coins meant that we could put Carl in her preferred position and bring in one of the more meta fullbacks early game, in base hero Bombasta. Then we got another quick rage quit within 20 minutes of the game, but the next game was by far the hardest as we were playing God himself. Turns out God's not very good at Eafc, with Weaver with an early goal and Matteo with a nice finesse shot. And we found ourselves 3-0 up within the first 25 minutes, which made God rage quit. Just going to add that onto our objectives that we beat God at a game of Eafc 24. But in all seriousness, this did mean that we were promoted into Division 6, which meant we were more than halfway to Division 3. Because we were on a good rhythm, we continued to play rivals and kept winning thanks to how good our attackers were. People's squads were improving and people were better at the game, but we'd already reached the halfway point of Division 6. This was lucky as our next opponent with his red Pele completely demolished the team, and I knew he was a far better player. So after 15 minutes and being 3-0 down, I dipped from the game. Even though this was a setback, the previous player was an anomaly in this division, and we kept going without taking a knock. And a few games later, we had hit the Golasso objective for scoring 100 goals in Rivals. With the 100 goal objective, we got a guaranteed double walkout from this pack, and we were hoping for some team of the seasons. However, unfortunately, it was just a regular Hemp and Renard, which didn't do anything for our team, so we went straight back into Rivals, and Carl finally got her first goal for the club. And we got another penalty in another game, which after being 4-0 down, the opponent left, and this gave us promotion to Division 5. Now the real fun begins, as we had our FUT Champs games to play. We were already a few hours in by this point, so efficiency to complete the challenges was a priority, which meant if we could get just 6 wins in the Champs games, then we would get 2 90 max Team of the Season Reds. And as 3 out of the 6 female Team of the Seasons were in these, this was the best way to go. So into our first Champs game we go. They've got a corner. Oh, I can't even be mad. That was a nice goal by Sly. Albert with some space. Oh, nice finish. Don't let Henri cut in. That was a nice shot. Oh, that's clumsy by Big P. We've given away a pen. I'm going to guess he's going to go right. Oh, way too early. We're 3-1 down. Through ball to Weaver. Oh, lovely Weaver. Into Matteo. Go near post. Back to 3-all. Matteo with a 1-on-1. Saved. Oh, scruffy, but we take those. Another corner. Make sure that they don't score on us. Just too small. Nice dribbling by Matteo. Into through ball. And the finish. Yes. Insigne's got away. Where are my defenders? Aloe Aaron. Let's make it 5-all. Just got to cover my lad. I've left Ginola open. That's devastating. 90th minute goal. Come on, Diani. A crossbody. Yes. That makes it 6-all. So we're going into extra time. Diani saves the day. Matteo into Alba. Into Ramirez. Across. Yes! The super sub strikes again. We win the game, but it was clear that we needed to strengthen our defence. After this tense first Champs game, we got our first content refresh, and the player SBC could not have been better. It was a Team of the Season Ramirez, and we already knew how broken the Inform Ramirez was for us, so this was a must-complete SBC, and only costing an 84 and 86 rated squad, which was relatively cheap. And with the 2 squads submitted, Ramirez's Team of the Season was ours, which had much better stats than the Levante Inform, and had 2 additional playstyle pluses in Press Proven, as well as Power Shot. Also, she now plays for Chelsea, which makes getting chem for her much easier. That was our 3rd female Team of the Season, so we're halfway there. Now was the time to change up our team again, and if we were able to sell Carl and Big P, then we'd have enough funds to get Team of the Season Alexandri. So both of them were put onto the market, and whilst we waited for them to sell, we went and played a couple more division rival games, with a regular gold as a centre-back. And Ramirez got a goal in her debut, and Weaver broke some ankles for the second goal, and our opponent was gone. The second rivals game, we utilised Ramirez's press-proven playstyle to lay the ball off for an easy goal. And after this match had finished, both Big P and Carl were sold. So we tried to snipe, but I completely failed on the first attempt, but got her on the second attempt. And now we had 4 out of the 6 Team of the Season players. Also, Alex Scott was down to her last game on her loan, And as we didn't have too many coins, we got a direct replacement being her own card again, and we went back into champs. Ping pass to Weaver, nice turn. And the finish, 1-0 up. Clear it. Oh, what he's going? Oh, that's a terrible goal to concede. He's through. And we've conceded again. Ramirez with the through ball to Diani. A finesse. Back to 2-2. Bixby's marking the front post. Oh, we've lost the header. Good pass. Ramirez with the finish. She's carrying us again. Oh, that's a good shot. And Ramirez is... Oh, a body Marquez. Near post. Nice finish. Cut inside. Pass it inwards. Nice turn. Oh, big save back assist. Oh, we got the ball. We deserve that. Come on. Oh, we've missed it. Ah, we've conceded. Nice ball. We're going to go near post. This guy moves his keeper. Another big win for us. But we did concede 5 goals. The following game, our opponent had the usual FUT Champs squad, with Red Van Dijk and Mbappe, Golasso Icon Drogba and Team of the Year Sawa. However, this was the easiest Champs game so far, with the game finished before half-time. In the following game, we had a comfortable win too, so we were already 4-0 in Champs. With this, we completed a few more objectives and got an 83x2 and a 100k pack. The 83x2 gave us Parejo and Kimmich, whereas the 100k pack gave us Grimaldo. Feels like we always get Grimaldo out of the 100k packs. We did another Team of the Week pick and got ourselves a Cometti. May not be good enough for the team, but she is a great defensive sub to close out games. We also got the 150 Garlasso objective, which gave an 82x20, which could have something great in it. Sadly, it only gave us an 88 rated Bernardo Silva. We went back into Rivals to get some more wins and get more used to the team, and Weaver scored a great power shot goal, followed by us winning 10-0 against our next opponent, and Alexandri got her first goal in a 7-1 win. So we were at the promotion game in Division 5, and the opponent we came up against gave us a free win, so we're in Division 4. Back in the menus, we redeemed our squad battle rewards from the games that we played early on. And again, the main coins from this were from the consumables, but in the last 25k pack, we did pull Beth Mead. He did go for a few K. After that, we completed another 10 player picks, which was just good fodder up until the last pick, where we got a new team of the season in Robinson, who looked great, but we couldn't use. He was around 100k, only if he was tradable. With the coins from squad battles, we sold Scott and Bompasta to bring in Leticia from Manchester United for the links to the Prem players, as well as having Anticipate Plus. But she will be playing in her alternate position of right back, and we also got Brighton's Turland too. So now we had 5 out of the 6 team of the seasons. We went back into Champs with the new and improved team, and the first team was another person with a red Pele. The game started off great with Turland getting a debut goal. However, after that, Kudus hit us with a skill goal, followed by another corner goal, which squeezed between the post and our player, with it being an own goal. And finally, in the last few minutes of this game, Eusebio got the winning goal. This would be the beginning of a terrible run I went on, which I should have took a break. However, with the time goal, it was important to get the games in. Some goals that were conceded were just unlucky bounces. Ramirez did score a nice long power shot, but it was too late for any impact in the game. So with 4 losses in a row, we played the next couple of games, which were close, but Turland came through for us, so we ended on 6-5. So with the remaining 9 games, we gave them away to get our rewards. We received the rank 7 rewards, which gave us a 50k pack, a 100k pack, 2 red team of the season max 90 packs, and some coins. The 50k pack was a straight discard pack, and the 100k pack did give us a Neuer, but nothing special. Then we got the special red packs, which just opened with no walkout, which was a bit anticlimactic. But we did get a red Alba, so she can replace the team of the season version, and the second pack gave us the worst card in Rafa. We started cycling through the Premium League SBC, and from the Prem La Liga Small Rare Gold Players pack, we got another team of the season, and it was a good one in Turland, as we were now able to sell her tradable card for some more coins. We also completed the full Garlasso objective, which gave us the 2 best packs that we had gotten in an 85x10 and an 87x4. The 85x10 gave us Diani and Lewandowski, and the 84x7 gave us another team of the season, but it was Turland again. so she was just 90 rated duplicate fodder. We did another 10 picks and got another Team of the Season Sheaf, as well as a 91 rated Erling Haaland. But again, not usable, so they were just fodder. We also completed a Team of the Week pick and got Patel and the jump scare guy. So Patel was a great pickup, as we could sell Letitia, who as a right back was pretty bad, and now we had the coins to buy the final Team of the Season in Santos. With this purchase, we had gotten every single female Team of the Season, and that was another of the main objectives ticked off. With this, the second content drop happened, and whilst we completed the daily SBC challenge, EA gave us another welcome pack, and with the 83 plus pick, we got another Team of the Season in Slobosly, who made the value of our club go over 500,000 coins, so we only needed to get into Division 3 to beat Eafc. However, there was one big problem. We only had 2 hours left before it had been 2 days. With the last SBC that we were going to do, we completed the 1 of 4 88 plus hero pack, which we were hoping for some Fantasy FC heroes, but we did get a usable hero. However, it was UCL Scott, who is not much of an improvement on the team at this point. So this was the final team that would need to take us on a near perfect run to get us into Division 3 before 2 days was up. In the very first game of this much needed perfect run, we conceded first to an RVP goal, but we turned this game around to win 6-1, which led to the eventual rage quit, and that was the first win of Division 4. Ramirez decided to probably score the best goal for this team the following game. Ramirez was single-handedly carrying us towards this promotion. Talon then went on a nice dribble run to get a very early goal and win, and by this point we had smashed through most of the division, but only had 20 minutes left. We hopped into potentially our last game and got a great chance, but seconds before scoring, the opponent disconnected, and we had to go look for another game. With this potentially being the last game, the dream gets crushed by our opponent and their Fantasy FC roll phones God Squad, to at which point we were 6-0 down. We did get a couple goals halfway through in the second half, and this made the score 6-2. But with us being on all-out attack, we were exposed at the back and lost the game 9-3. And with that, we had run out of time, which means sadly, we failed to beat EFC 24 within 2 days.